being here today. I'm so honored to be here in front of you all to be speaking about the best man in my life, my grandfather. He died September 29th of last year due to COVID-19 complications in Essentia Health Hospital in Fargo, North Dakota. He was not my blood grandpa, but he was the one that stepped up to me ever since my mom was pregnant with me. He didn't have any kids or grandkids of his own, so when he was dating my grandmother, my mom's mom, he took my mom and me and my sister under his belt and treated us as if we were his own kids and grandkids. He lived in Bagley, Minnesota, which is around 20 minutes east of Bemidji, Minnesota. And he had a farm out there with a big wooden house and tons of farm animals, including cows, pigs, and horses. He even had bought 2 horses for me and my sister. My horse's name was Bonnie. He, like I said, didn't have a lot of family, so those that were around liked to stick around. He was the quiet type of person who just sat in the back and watched everybody else have fun, but you could always hear his loud and contagious laugh. I would always remember him sitting on his big brown leather chair watching me and my sister play on the floor, or leaning against the fence outside watching us play with the cats and dogs in the field. We even had this swing set in his yard, and he would sit and watch us swing all day. And I recall this one time, me and my sister were playing on the swing, and there was this one swing that had 2 seats that faced each other, and we were swinging back and forth, and his dog, Shiloh, was running around, and we had accidentally bumped right into the dog. And I heard my grandpa's laugh from feet away, and he laughed so very hard, and it made me and my sister laugh. We even had tears rolling down our eyes. Like I said, we had the swing set. He had gotten us for Christmas one specifically hard year. My mom and my dad had gotten a divorce, and he felt so bad for us, and he wanted to make sure that we had a great Christmas considering the hard times that we were going through. So he took my mom and my grandma out, and they spent several hundreds of dollars on gifts for us that Christmas year to open and make sure that we had a great day. Like I said, he built us this swing set, and he created activities around the house for us just to make sure that we had a great Christmas. It wasn't about the gifts for me, but I just recall this being the most amazing Christmas I had experienced. He was so very caring and wanted us to make sure that we were having a great day. And back to the horses that we had on his farm. I had my own horse. Her name was Bonnie. She was a very small pony, and I had her ever since I could remember. He had trained her to be a very slow horse. I remember he would walk us miles on that horse just to make sure that we were having a good time. And he would always just make sure that we were having the best time on the farm. He'd always create activities for us, and he would always make us help him out with the animals, which I very much value because I enjoyed being able to spend that time with him during those years that I had spent. I recall this one time my sister was on her horse and we were watching her, and she had actually got bucked off, and he was so scared that he actually made it over there before my mom did. And you know, moms care about their children, so you think that she would have gotten there first, but he actually did. And he felt so bad, and he was so worried that she was injured, which she wasn't. But that just shows how much he cared for us, and he just wanted to make sure that we succeeded in every way in life. I recall when I was viewing Bemidji State College over the summer, he had offered me to live with him and commute to college, so I saved money on life expenses, and he would always ask if I needed any money for college or for school or sports or even just to go shopping. He was the grandpa that was always there for me whenever I needed. He was the one that stepped up to me since I could always remember. He treated me as if I was the best granddaughter to ever exist. He was the most kind and selfless human being I could ever have met, and I will forever look up to him for how he treated everybody. I recall this one time we went to the grocery store together, and on our way there he had brought fruits and vegetables from his farm to the homeless people that were on his side of the town, and I will always look up to how he treated those people, and I will forever take that with me in life, and I hope to be able to do the same as he did. My grandfather was the most genuine person I have ever met. He was the one that was there for me when many other people weren't, and I will always have a place in my heart for him. And I hope he looks over me as I go through my accomplishments and follow my dreams. Thank you for listening.